turn my audio on. Turn crazy about it.
Alright, we are live. Sorry about the no cam stream again, but, you know, it's fairly late for us, so we were just like, you know what, no cams tonight. We just let you guys focus on the gameplay and the commentary and such. You know, who wants to see, like, you know, us falling asleep while we're playing the game? So, let's get into it. Hank, you want to bring us into this conversation?
Alright, what do you mean?
Whoa, there's some serious, like, lag there.
What do you mean? What do you mean by the conversation? I don't even know what we're talking about.
Tasm 2?
The game? Or...
Yes.
So Brandon is here trying to entertain us by torturing himself in the Tasm 2 video game.
That is probably the most accurate way to describe
I'm having
it.
a decent time playing friend or foe, but you guys can't see me because I have no device.
This is just like the dawn of bad Spider-Man games, basically.
Well, there were a couple of bad ones before, but it wasn't as much of a streak as much of a bad game because they had.
Friend or foe isn't a bad game, but it's not a good Spider-Man game.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's very repetitive in terms of its gameplay.
It definitely is repetitive, but it's also.
And it is very like mashy after a while and kind of monotonous at times, but I mean,
beat 'em ups, I guess, aren't like. But at the same, but like I don't know. Sometimes I couldn't get into like Ultimate Alliance because I thought even that was kind of repetitive.
Oh yeah, that's definitely repetitive. You know, that's probably my biggest critique about the game. I mean, I think the game is like literally almost perfect, but that is like one of my biggest critiques with it is that it's very repetitive.
You're talking about like perfection. Are you referring to the actual game or like the story?
I'm just talking about the whole thing, the whole experience.
Alright, that's
Well, see, me personally, I like beat 'em ups. I mean, like good ones.
No, I'm not saying I don't like beat 'em ups, but friend or foe is.
I get it.
You know, like sometimes all you really do in the game is just beat up a bunch of bad guys with the occasional boss battles, which
Exactly.
don't put up much of a challenge. So friend or foe is definitely not one of the best Spider-Man games whatsoever. In fact, I think it's one of the weakest. I don't want to say it's one of the worst because I do find some charm to it in a sense.
There's just not much to go off of, really. You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of like there. It's not like super bad. It's not like ridiculously. Like,
It's harmless.
Yeah. Something that I would not say for some other games, Spider-Man's.
I don't know. I mean, if we're just talking about the overall Spider-Man games, which, by the way, before we get into that, just talking about what's on the screen right now, this depiction of Kraven the Hunter, even though not entirely accurate, I still think is really cool. I like that scar over his eye. I like the character model of this. He's probably the best model in the game. I like his, his house here. I think it's pretty cool. I like how there's all the dead cross-species characters from the first game. Like they kind of like did some follow-up to it, like, oh, here's what happened to them. Kraven hunted them down, which is pretty cool in my opinion.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, overall I like his design. I like the voice acting. I just I don't entirely like the characterization, and the story with him is kind of dumb, but overall, probably the best part of this game. So, yeah, while you guys enjoy how beautiful this cutscene looks, we're going to continue our petty squabble about Spider-Man games. So, what was the spiel that I was about to go on? In terms of, like, games, beat-em-ups and stuff, like, I don't know, Friend or Foe to me just felt very repetitive, and after a while, aside from those boss fights, when it's not like, you know, an actual boss, an actual villain, then the kind of just like larger enemy types I never really liked.
Yeah.
Just because they, I don't know, they were just always like, oh, we're the same enemy type but bigger, you know, so it takes a little bit longer to defeat us. And after a while, it was like, okay, I'm literally just playing the same thing but like with a new paint job in each level.
Right.
And after a while, it got really annoying. I beat Friend or Foe in like a week or so when I got it as a kid on the PS2. And after that, I don't think I think I maybe played it again like once or twice after that. You know, it just wasn't one that I thought had a lot of replayability.
My younger self used to play this for hours on end.
I mean, now that I have the PSP version that has H.O.N.Y Carnage in it, I'll probably play that version and probably find a lot more replayability in that version.
Wait, there's a version with Carnage?
Yeah, the PSP version, H.O.N.Y Carnage.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, dude. It was actually the last thing I ever rented from a Blockbuster, which is how I remember it.
Dude,
like the last thing I rented from a Blockbuster was that.
Blockbusters.
Oh.
I miss Blockbuster, dude.
Yeah.
Blockbuster was slapping.
I think I've only been to a Blockbuster like maybe 10 times in my life, and they were always, I think it was like bi-weekly or something. Like we always go there to like pick up something. I don't know.
Bro, I have a video rental store by me.
Nice.
Yep.
Like a video store.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of like, well, not a whole bunch, but you can definitely find a video rental store somewhere local, but they're very hard. They're a lot harder to find these days.
But once you find one, they're so fun, man. So fun to go to them.
Yeah, my cousins have a family video by them. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, they walk in, the cashier, you see all the movie posters, the video game section. The atmospheric is almost, I mean, I don't know. The charm's there.
There.
But anyway, back to Friend or Foe. You know, so maybe the PSP version will, you know, hold up a little better for me, or maybe I'll just find a different experience on it. But I don't know. Overall, it didn't really have a whole lot of replayability to me. Where at least like Ultimate Alliance, you know, that had way more replayability because you had way more variety in the characters you could select. Like one of the things that I remember not liking about Friend or Foe was like once you beat the game and unlocked all these characters, you couldn't play as like two villains, or like, you know,
it was like a Spider-Man or another character.
Yeah, you know, like you always had to have Spider-Man, and it got to a point where I was like, okay, I'll play with somebody else just so they can play as Spider-Man, and I could play as the villain, because I always just wanted to play as the villain. And
Blade was pretty fun to play.
Yeah, that was awesome.
For the stream, that I will probably be leaving in T-minus like 2 minutes.
Yeah, the Blade versus Venom like arc that they had in that game was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, well, it was subtle, but it was cool.
Yeah.
Things. I'm here to hunt on a monster that has eyes a lot like yours. Like mine? Oh no. It doesn't go a lot, does it?
You know what's also annoying, dude, is like people that voice act Spider-Man, they're always just like, I'm Spider-Man, like so exaggerated.
James Arnold Taylor plays Spider-Man in Friend or Foe, which, fun fact, James Arnold Taylor voices Harry Osborn in The Spectacular Spider-Man, which is funny because Josh Keaton, who voices Spider-Man in that cartoon, also voices New Goblin, which is also Harry Osborn.
Josh Keaton is the best one to voice Spider-Man.
I don't know, man.
I gotta disagree with you on that one, Chief.
Which one's your favorite?
Christopher Daniel Barnes.
Yeah, dude, 100%.
Wait, which one did he do?
90s, bro.
He was
bro,
in the 90s
Carter.
Series, and he played Noir in Shattered Dimensions and 2099 in Edge of Time.
Oh yeah. I didn't watch a whole lot of the 90s animated Spider-Man show.
It's a great show.
Yeah, dude, you're missing out.
It's
I haven't watched a lot of cartoons in general. I mean, I'm not a big cartoon guy. I've watched, you know, maybe a handful of cartoons. Like, I need to watch more.
There's only like a select few groups that I would watch.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest cartoon guy either, but Man, that 90s shows is awesome. It's literally the comic books come to life, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I remember. I mean, I've watched some episodes. I always loved it. I was like, dude, like, there's just so much just stuff just jammed into it. Like, I love it. There's so much stuff in every episode. Like, they have other superheroes in it too, and it connected kind of to like this.
Yeah, and I love how.
Yeah, it connected to the X-Men
I love
cartoon
how
and the others.
Spider-Man is.
What happened?
They really balanced the, and he was able to take on the X-Men.
Yeah.
He reminded me of Ultimate Spider-Man in that one. He reminded me of like how he's always like trying to not be affiliated with the other superheroes.
He was a good mix of 616 and a little bit of Ultimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I gave some good opinions and all that. So with that said, I'm probably going to peace out and go to freaking bed because I need a bed.
All right. Good night to Vic
I
Carter.
really got to start like making up a schedule for streams.
Yeah, I know. We did not we did not start in like we started like in 40 minutes. 40 minutes.
We also can't afford any more distractions too.
You know.
You dig?
All right. I'm peacing out, bro. Before I get distracted.
All right, man. Good night.
All right.
Peace out, Carter.
Peace out, bros.
All right. Peace.
Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, that's fine. I feel like you could just turn your camera on, but not have it on the stream.
True. Well, nah, because it would end up messing the thing up.
Noted.
It would lag because then it would take RAM.
Oh my! I hate these phantoms. So. The big ones. Not the biggest ones.
I do really like this room right here, this trophy room. I know I've mentioned this like several times now, but I really do like how he has all the characters from the first game. I love when games like connect each other like that.
Yeah. Like in H.O.N.Y, you can see the tablet of order and chaos and future Peter in 2099 alternate reality Peter Parker's office.
And you could see the feathers in Spider-Man 2 from the Vulture in Spider-Man 1.
Wait, what?
In Spider-Man 2, you could see the feathers.
Yeah.
From Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, every time I was scrolling by, it was like, wait a minute, where did these green feathers come from?
You're making me wish we were streaming Spider-Man 2 and not The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. That one is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, whenever you go into like one of the comic shops in the original Spider-Man 2 game, you can see like posters of different heroes. Like there's a Scorpion poster there, and it's pretty cool. Do you own that game?
Which one? Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, the original.
For PS2, I believe, yeah.
I have. At one point, I had the GameCube version, but something was wrong with it. Like, I couldn't progress somehow. I think it was, like, glitched or something. And so I gave that away, but I ended up getting a copy of it for the Xbox, which is the best version to play. Graphically speaking. And same with the first game, but for more reasons. Like, the first game has 2 extra levels featuring Kraven, and the graphics, like, the PS2 version has heavily shadowed, like, areas, and they're not as heavily shadowed in the Xbox version, so it's a lot more clearer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at the time the Xbox was the powerful of the three. There was PS2, GameCube, and the Xbox.
What's your favorite depiction of Scorpion in a video game? I only asked that because right now in the Tasm 2 game, I'm looking at the, I guess...
Oh, the stuffed Scorpion?
Yeah, the stuffed Scorpion corpse.
I don't know. I know that he was in the 360 version of Spider-Man 3. He was in the first game as well. He was in the first PS1 game. He was in
the first PS1 game, he was just kind of typical, like, 90s series Scorpion. Yeah. In fact, he was going to use that design at one point in, like, the early beta or demo disc or something like that.
It's almost like the design for the one in Friend or Foe, which, Friend or Foe, he was just dumb.
He was just what?
In Friend or Foe, Scorpion was hella dumb.
Yeah, it was whack.
It's like, somebody's a thumper. I don't like being out.
Oh my god, this animation.
What? Oh, yeah. Honestly, the animations for this looks better, but that's not saying much.
Yeah, because Peter Parker would totally have a poster of... I hate how meta this shit tried to get. Like, he would not have a poster of his other identities up, like... Whatever.
Spider-Man poster in his bed.
No, he's got a Prodigy poster.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know the whole identity crisis thing with Peter Parker in the comics, where he becomes like Hornet, Ricochet, Dusk.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All those costumes were in the PS1 games.
I don't know.
Dusk is the one that's like all black. Ricochet is the one that's like white with the jacket.
Still.
Prodigy is the one that's like yellow with the silver on it. You have no idea what I'm referring to?
I really don't know.
I mean, they're in a lot of Spider-Man games. How do you not recognize them?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like I would know if I was able to see a photo of it.
I don't know. Look them up, I guess, on your phone or something.
Phone's dead.
I know they're in the game. I forget if they're DLC or not. I think some of them are in the game regular and some of them are DLC.
In Tasm 2?
Yeah. Alright, I just switched to the Tasm 1 suit because, you know.
The first game, there's so many inconsistencies between... And where the hell was Gwen? Why?
I mean, aside from her model being reused twice in those car animations.
Oh my god, yeah.
But yeah, her character just dropped off.
There was a bio that she made the Tasm 2 suit.
Yeah. That's from the prequel comic.
In the what?
The prequel comic.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's like a prequel comic where the suit gets destroyed and she makes him a new one. Six Side Studios used it in one of their fan films.
Figures.
This Tasm 1 suit, man.
See what I did there?
Yeah. Tasm 1 suit. Oh, man, this looks nice.
Whoa!
Hank, you gotta check out the stream, bro. We finally out of that vigilante suit, dude. Tasm 1 suit. Here we go.
Man, I might as well. I mean, I'm not gonna just look at myself. You're not gonna use your camera.
Hey, the Popeye poster.
Oh my god, come on. Here we go. There's a thumbnail.
Oh snap! Isn't this Harry's house in the Raimi movies?
What's up?
That building wasn't that like Harry's house in the Raimi movies?
I know that. That reminds me. That building wasn't far from home.
Hmm.
And that was actually kind of cool.
Oh, that's awesome seeing like Craven interacting with the Tasm 1 Spider-Man.
Yeah. The Tasm 1 suit in this game looks... It looks the same as it did in the first game, but it looks...
A little better.
Looks better, like color-wise, it looks better.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so... Yeah, I still need to place the order for the Iron Spider.
The stream.
I know. Oh my god, I hate the ones that just crawl up into a ball and then just chuck at you.
You still haven't played Ultimate Alliance, right?
What's up?
You still haven't played Ultimate Alliance, right?
Still, I haven't played Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah, have you played Ultimate Alliance?
I have played I have played the first one. I just don't remember the last time I did.
What console did you have it on?
I had it on the Wii, and I think at one point I got it on the 360, and then at one point I got it on the PS2, but I got rid of each copy, like not simultaneously, but at different times. Because I mean, I was never really into it.
Sacrilege. What particularly about it didn't you like?
I don't know. I could never really progress through the first level, and another, like it was also repetitive, mostly. I mean, this game was too, but I don't know. Just Friend or Foe seemed to click with me better when I'm actually playing it. I mean, I do like. I mean, the graphics are not anything pleasing, but the set pieces are nice.
I don't know. I feel like I get Ultimate Alliance had a lot of just like corridors and hallways and shit, but I don't know. I feel like it offered a lot more variety than Friend or Foe does, and
yeah, I can see that.
It offers.
I couldn't really progress through it, so that's kind of why I don't really have much of an opinion to base off of. Some games, I can't really. I really don't know how to like progress through myself, and I feel stupid for having to like use a walkthrough.
No, not really. Games are kind of programmed in a specific way, and they have a lot of like, oh, while you're playing the game, you have to make sure you grab this secret artifact to help you pass through this, and if not, you have to replay the whole game over again. Like X-Men Legends is one I played as a kid. I didn't know how to progress through it. Turns out there's ways that you literally just can't progress through the game. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I know, like, yeah, it's the term I like to give it is a guide game. Like, like games that are hardly playable without any sort of outside assistance.
Yeah.
I mean, that does sound like a Captain Obvious moment, but...
I mean, you played the Arkham games, you said, right?
My brother did. I've seen him play it, I never played it for myself.
Have you seen him play Asylum?
Yes, I've seen. I'm pretty sure I've seen him play all the games.
Would you say that Asylum, at least, is fairly easy to pick up, or at least looks fairly easy to pick up?
I wasn't the one who.
Oh, but would you say it at least looks fairly easy to pick up?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them having to use a guide here and there, but I'd say, I don't know. If I really don't know. I feel like this is the kind of thing where I would need to know it at least by playing it for myself.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I mean, I would just say, in terms of the Arkham games. At least Asylum specifically, it seems a lot easier to just pick up and kind of run with it. You might need a guide for like all the Riddler trophies and all like the secret unlockables and stuff like that, which that game doesn't have very many compared to the other games and stuff, but overall it's a fairly easy just like pick it up and play, or like some of the old Lego games are just like pick up and play, whereas the new ones try to be way more like
Lego games for sure.
whereas like the new Lego games try to be way more like complex. I don't know. I don't really like this new like advanced Lego game shit.
I mean, I sort of agree. I mean, the last Lego game that I played was the Lego Incredibles game, which is okay, but definitely seemed like it could have had more to offer.
How do you feel about Lego games having voices now?
I'm okay with it.
It really depends for me. Like, I think the Lego Force Awakens game shouldn't have had voices in it.
Yeah. Well,
I think that should have been silent.
Yeah, well, apparently the Lego Star Wars remasters is apparently going to have the option where you can have them just talk gibberish or have dialogue.
That's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that game though.
I mean, it is just a remake, right?
No, it's a complete new game.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
At least from what I've seen.
I don't recall seeing any footage of it.
I saw in like some trailer. They had like it pretty much looks like they took the Lego Force Awakens game and kind of brought back, which might be just remasters of the old ones, but like added way like more stuff to it, and you know, it seems like they really did just pretty much
That's
make it
like
all the
kind
game
of
at
what
this point.
deal breaker. That's kind of like the deal breaker with remakes. Mostly, I mean, sometimes they'll have new things to offer in terms of content. Ugh, God, that spider sense is terrible.
Is that another Gwen?
You had to come down just to verify. Oh wait, shit! I think I'm in the Scorpion boss level.
Oh, nice. I always did like that boss level when I was a kid.
It was okay.
I like the location for it.
Yeah, the locations. Again, I really do like the set pieces, and the music is pretty cool. So that's kind of.
Yeah, the locations. I was always
I
like.
really like the Egypt. I really like the Egypt music.
Mm.
And oh yeah, and I know that the guy who voices Rhino in this game also voiced Rhino in the Spider-Man 2 game.
Yes. And isn't the Vulture voice actor from the PS4 game the one from the first Raimi game?
Wait, the guy who plays Vulture in the first Raimi game also plays him in the PS4 game?
I think.
I don't know. I know that Josh Keaton plays Electro in the PS4 game.
Yeah.
And I also know that he plays Norman Osborn in the new Disney cartoon.
He does?
Yeah.
Why?
He's not bad, I mean...
It's just wasted talent, man.
Facts. I didn't even know it was him up until then, but it seems like Josh Keaton is trying his best to get any Spider-Man role that he can. It seems that he is really passionate for the role, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, it seems like he really does want a connection back to the Spider-Man universe.
Yeah. So your plan to keep me occupied is to put a big tail in your costume and hit me with it? Genius. Yo, dude, we still gotta do like a voiceover one of these, a fan dub one of these days.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, let's say, like, cause like I wanted to do that Edge of Time dub where I'm amazing because he's Josh Keaton and you're 2099 because he's Christopher Daniel Barnes. They're both our favorite Spider-Man cartoon-wise, and it's fitting for both of us.
Yeah.
Like, we really gotta get around it. It'd be hella fun.
Facts.
Oh my god. You could just stand in the lava.
Okay, we're entering a Russian hideout.
Yeah, I will say, even though it was cool seeing some of the old cartoon voice actors return, the only thing is that they never really interacted with each other until the end of the game.
True.
Good to know there is a future, and men like you to carry on the good fight. Word. Bye, guys.
Oh snap.
What?
It's a Russian hideout, dude. Oh shit. It's like totally not like the Arkham games at all.
We're a Scorpion and then a Rhino. Oh, you're really scraping the bottom of the old villain barrel, eh? Who's
What's
next?
Hypno Hustler? Dude, do you know who Hypno Hustler is?
Hypno Hustler? No.
He's an actual Spider-Man villain, dude.
Oh. Interesting.
He's so stupid.
Yeah. Somebody needs to stop it, because I don't like being out of control. And yet, when you're in control, you dress up like a scorpion and act crazy. Go figure.
That was another thing I didn't really like about Friend or Foe is how like they went like over the top, like kind of kiddie with some of their depictions.
I don't know. I thought James's delivery was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean like the voice acting is fine and all, but I just think like in terms of the writing, a lot of it's just way too like corny and get like.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, even with like Spider-Man 2, the actual cast they got definitely needed some work.
Yeah.
Although I do appreciate how Toby was more quippy in the games than he was.
Oh, absolutely, dude. When people say that like Tobey Maguire is incapable of doing quips, I'm like, yo, play the games.
Facts. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say something. Probably shouldn't have said.
Yeah. Alright, where are these guys at?
2 people are watching, but you and I are. Oh yeah, and Iron Fist is in this game.
Oh yeah, that's true. Lizard's like not a villain in this game too.
What's up?
Lizard's not a villain in that game.
Oh no, he's not. He's just like, I don't know, some kind of Egyptian-ness, like. He has some like weird like spin attack.
It almost seems like don't ban us please, Susan Wojcicki, but it kind of seems like he smoked a bunch of weed. Cause he's all like just calm all of a sudden, and the way he's speaking, he's just like, "Oh, hello." I'm like, "Oh, like
Hello?
Lizard smoke a little?"
It's like Nick Fury sees the grub on him. He's like, "Hey, Spider-Man, that lizard guy, he's hired."
Yeah.
Nick Fury.
What do you think of Nick Fury in that game?
Well, he's pretty generic, especially as voice actor. And Uncle Sam appreciates it. And your school funds. Wait, how did you know who I was to pay them? Please, I have a multi-million-dollar spy agency at my disposal. think I can't follow a guy in red and blue pajamas from New York City? Oh yeah, go home, take your girl out to dinner, enjoy yourself, you worm.
You sound like Dr. Phil.
My God. Dude.
Dude, you legit sounded like Dr. Phil for a second.
I wish I could see you right now.
Oh my God, dude. Dude, you gotta say Dr. Phil in that voice.
Dr. Phil. My God, Brandon, you're... It took you that long to... It's like...
Have you ever watched, like, Dr. Phil?
I've seen segments of him. It's pretty, like, dramatic. I remember Drake and Josh did a parody of Dr. Phil.
Could you do, like, could you say, like, something that Dr. Phil would say?
I don't know what he would say.
Let me try to think of something. I'll even try to tie it. I'll try to tie it.
Speaking of Dr. Phil, I remembered Samuel J. Flatman mentioned in his Let's Play of the first Ramy game, he said that the main, like, I don't know if this... The main bad guys on the rooftops, they all look like Dr. Phil's. I don't see that. Hey, you!
I'm already at full health.
Oh yeah, that was in the PS1. I don't have enough power. You know where that's from?
No, which one's that?
That was from Ultimate Alliance. When Spidey runs out of web fluid.
Oh yeah.
Better save this for when I need it. That's when Spider-Man finds a spider token, but either his health or his web fluid is at full capacity.
Yeah.
Honestly, every pizza was delivered on time. This is good. If my customers are happy, I am happy too.
Dude, honestly, Peter Parker in Ultimate Alliance is like kind of more like Deadpool in the way he's written. Like, he's not even just like making quips. He's just like full on talking shit to people. Like, he's just full on like roasting people and stuff, dude.
Hey, yeah,
he's like hitting on every girl and shit.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude, he's like hitting on the girls and stuff, and
gosh.
He's like all super like.
You can like have any lines of dialogue in the game or what?
Who?
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Actually,
Deadpool's got tons of lines in that game.
I wasn't like totally introduced to Deadpool because, like I said, I never made it that far in Ultimate Alliance, so I never really got a chance to understand who Deadpool was. Other when I saw him in the game, that's when I first saw him in Ultimate Alliance, but I didn't like totally get introduced to him until I played Shattered Dimensions.
Yeah.
And that was Ultimate Deadpool.
Yeah, who acts way more like 616 Deadpool.
Yeah. Congratulations for surviving the pain factor.
Ooh, what I get from this Oscorp secret data, aside from this trophy, that's cool. Ooh, what I get? Decipher that message, Peter. Oh snap! It's the Miles Morales suit, yo! It's the Miles Morales suit.
Yeah, I got that one. Well, when I had it on the 360. God, that game is just terrible.
Yeah, let's switch over, dude. Hopefully now we have the exaggerated swagger of a black teen.
No. You know what we call that? We call that a
web slinging ass kissing. Dude, I love that game so much.
Wait, what game is that?
Marvel Nemesis: Rise of the Imperfects.
Never played it. What console is it for?
PS2, Xbox.
Oh, I'll have to try it out.
GameCube.
I really have not really been contributing to my retro games collection. I have a PS2, I have a GameCube, I have Xbox, and I have a PS1.
I have PS2, PS3, and PSP. Those are the only things I have that can be considered retro.
Yeah, I have a Nintendo 64, but I also have the EverDrive, so I can play literally every game.
Yeah.
You know what the EverDrive is?
No.
EverDrive is like a full cartridge, like a full SD card based cartridge. Where you
Oh yeah, and it has just a bunch of ROMs downloaded on it.
I bought the SD card with the ROMs downloaded into it because ROMs are not easy to find nowadays.
Yeah.
Let alone download, and then so I bought it. It wasn't that expensive. It was only like 30 something bucks for the whole library of games plus any like Japanese games. But it was pretty cool.
Yeah. So this right here was just a rip-off of the Black Cat boss fight from the first Amazing Spider-Man game, but that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I remember dying so much at that Black Cat fight. Take it down. Get rid of it.
Which Spider-Man game would you say is the worst?
I don't think it would be Friend or Foe.
No, it's definitely not the worst.
I definitely think I don't think IGN said that Tasm 2 was the worst one, but do you even think that's a stretch, or?
I don't know. If it's not the worst, it's up there. I don't know what the worst
Like,
would be.
are we just counting the 3D games?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I mean, Tasm 2, I feel like would be the worst one, but in terms of how it...
The first PS1 game is really good. Enter Electro is okay. Not that great.
I haven't played Enter Electro. That's one I will want to contribute to my PS1 collection.
Then after that, the first Raimi movie game is pretty good. Second one is pretty good.
Holy freaking hard when you get to the Osclub levels, though.
Yeah. Third one's not that great.
The PS2 version of Spider-Man 3 is fucking terrible. PS2 version, it's just...
That was the one that I played as a kid,
That
too.
one's from 2002.
That's the one I used to play as a kid, too.
What's up?
That's the one I used to play as a kid.
Me too. I didn't get the... I told you this in the last stream. I didn't get the 360 version until, like, 2013.
Yeah, dude, that was me with Web of Shadows. I mainly played the,
I got Web of Shadows, like, the day it came out. But I got it for, like, the Wii. And then years later,
the Wii version is the best version, though.
Right, and it has skins?
Yeah, dude. Awesome skins, too. Spider Carnage, bro.
I'm gonna have to pick it up.
Yeah, man. I still have my copy.
That's dope. I think my copy broke. I, like, shoved it in the disk drive as a kid. I was like, it's not working! I remember seeing that the PS2 version had... I saw that there was a PS2 version. I'm like, ooh, wait, is this actually? And like, oh no. I wanted to, like, before I picked it up, I wanted to see some gameplay of it. And I saw it was like, oh my god, it's a side scroller?
Honestly, I wish I knew, because that same day, because I got that game for Christmas that year, and I got a 360 that year for Christmas, and I was like, oh, like I'm fine having it for the PS2. Nope.
Oh no. That's a rip in the chat.
Absolutely, total F in the chat. Oh my god, did you see that? Did you see that glitch out, dude? When he
No,
drank from that glass?
Right.
Oh my god, that was awful.
Hold on.
Dude, he like takes a sip from the glass.
Oh my god. The lens. God. What? And okay, I know we talked about this in the last stream, but what is up with Harry's hair? How did they were like watching Chronicle and they were like, oh yeah, just base it off this.
I guess Dane DeHaan was like, no, you can't use my likeness. But like, I don't know, he looks like a Ken doll, like with a heroin addict. Well, heroin addict. He looks like a Ken doll with a heroin addiction.
That's pretty accurate. Fucking blonde. They couldn't at least make the hair brown.
Yeah, right.
Damn it.
What about this Peter design though?
Dude, he looks like fucking Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, he does.
Because I cut the brakes. Wild card, bitches. Yeah!
Whatever, Harry. Shut up. Get out of here. Go fight Tom Holland's Spider-Man in the third MCU movie.
Enough at this point.
Tale of Suspicious Waiter. Alright, let's go.
I'm gonna call your father.
Alright, time to change to Spider-Man. Whoa, 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 whoa. He just went from Peter Parker to Miles Morales. That's blackface, dude.
Oh my god. But example, you can't cosplay as another character who isn't the same skin color as you, even though no skin is showing from underneath. That's racist.
Basically. What the heck was that?
What?
Is that like a rat or something in the vent?
The ventilation shit. Oh my god, he's like, I remember in Godzilla Mendoza's review, he's like,
He has a very inconsistent take on ventilation shafts.
yeah, he doesn't like. Why is his interest in ventilation shafts so inconsistent? What the hell? Dude, my 360 just crashed. Is it a bad thing when the controller's just blinking?
Yes and no.
What?
Yes and no.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It
Yes.
can be either or.
It just shut off randomly. I don't know why.
Could just be like low battery or like disconnection or something.
No, the console shut off.
No, I was referring to the controller, but the console itself. I don't know, man. I've always been more of a PS3 guy. Wow, the texture on this Miles suit's not very good. Alright, website. Which game did they take this Miles skin from?
I don't know. I thought that was already in there. I thought that was a unique skin.
No, I thought they took this model from something.
Why is it not turning on?
Where do I go to find this damn lady?
Not turning on. Alright, let's see. Okay, now it's turning on. Thank Jesus.
Nice.
Now I gotta restart that whole level. Jeez. Not to mention, it's gonna take forever to boot this came up.
Bam. I don't know. Did you think the Tasm universe had potential?
I don't know. They definitely were trying to overstuff it.
But do you think they could have eventually done something?
I don't know, man.
I feel like they could have.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm the one that asked.
Like, I feel like if they had, like, taken it slow and not just greenlit every single idea. But, like, I feel like if they did a spin-off about the symbiote, about Venom, and then eventually tied that into the Spider-Man movies, and then they were doing, like, other stuff, and, like, we're slowly tying them all in, I feel like they could have done something like that.
Well, yeah, I appreciate you.
How long have we been live for?
Kids.
Yo, what are you doing?
What's up?
Dude, what are you doing that's causing echo on the stream?
What?
What are you doing that's causing echo on the stream?
I was watching a video. I recorded the highlight of you and me. We simultaneously said the vegetables reference in Spider-Man 2.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, but when you were playing it back, it caused, like, a bunch of echoing on the stream. Dude, why the hell would Black Cat have, like, a holographic thing of her head here?
I don't know. Why would she spend so much time graffitiing her head?
Dude, why does, like, every depiction of Black Cat always have her hiring these, like, bumbling amateurs? Like, she's a master thief. She doesn't need no bumbling amateurs to, like, help her steal jewels and shit.
Yeah, for real.
Why does Black Cat have blue hair here? E-girl Black Cat?
E-girl Black? Oh my gosh.
Looks like Billie Eilish or something here, dude.
Oh my lord.
I'm the Black Cat. Dun, 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 dun. This is our brain on lack of sleep.
What's up?
I said this is our brains on lack of sleep.
Facts. I'm becoming... Went to bed at like 5 last night.
Yeah.
Which is 6 for you. And I woke up at like 12.
Bro, I didn't go to bed till like 1 in the afternoon.
I didn't wake up till 12, that's what I'm saying.
Dang. I didn't go to bed till 1, dude.
This is so annoying. I have to go back to that fucking...
Ooh, she disappeared. Oh, this dude looks sketchy. He looks like Martin Scorsese. Oh, he's here to tell us that the MCU's not cinema. I kind of agree. Oh shit, Kingpin. What's he doing here?
Oh my god, dude, Kingpin's hands are so fucking big. He looks like... It's like Wreck-It Ralph.
Dude, what do you think of his design in this game?
His head is... Oh, I don't want to... I mean, I don't know. It looks very abnormal for a human world. So I'm not going to say it's because his head looks really small, but... Well, in Spider-Verse, because in Spider-Verse, at least, it was like a comic book-based world.
Dude, what is this?
Get out of here.
Dude, this animation. This looks like some George Lucas special edition CGI.
George Lucas special? What are you talking about?
You know how, like, George Lucas, when he re-released the Star Wars movies, he put all, like, the CGI stuff in it?
Oh, I thought you said George Lopez for a second. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, George Lucas.
Yeah, alright, gotcha. Yeah, that's true. Is your PC running at its best? Get that. Optimize your PC, of course. Probably should do those updates sometime though.
I have no clue what Kingpin really is even talking about right now, and I honestly don't even really care.
Playing.
Like, honestly, Kingpin's one of my favorite villains, and I could, like, care less about him right here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they did do some pretty cool stuff with him in this game, though, I'm not gonna lie. Despite his design.
Yeah, his boss battle was pretty bad, too.
Yeah. He doesn't even look human, dude.
Right?
Like, I get that they're trying to, like, make him more, like, comic booky and all, but I don't know. No, I'm skipping all this. We're leaving. Alright, we're out of here.
What?
I said we're out of here.
God.
What?
Nothing. Just like so bad.
Ooh, another Russian hideout to find. Let's go. Comic page, don't mind if I do. Hank, are you gonna force me to get every single comic book page in this game before we finish the let's play of it?
What?
To torture me, are you gonna make me get every single one of these comic pages?
I feel like I'm gonna say no, but you're just gonna force yourself anyway.
I don't know about that one. These comic pages.
No, I'm not gonna force you to do anything.
Yeah, because these comic pages are a little like repetitive.
It's the least I can do after you made me watch a bunch of shit show Disney.
Descendants.
What's up?
I said Descendants.
Get out of here.
Hank's favorite Disney film of all time. Even better than Toy Story.
Dude. Get the What, there's no fucking dwarves in this version?
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Dude,
my
mine
gosh.
and Lewis's like humor got us banned so quick.
Hey.
But also, you know, there did happen
Yeah.
to be somebody that you knew that may or may not have, you know, flagged our stream.
Oh my god.
Somebody who will not be mentioned.
Bro, I remember that day he fucking told me that, like, bro, you could still be on the stream and hang out with us. I'm like, no, I can't. He tried to call me. He literally pulled up at my house as I was streaming. I didn't realize it up until. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, we're just gonna pull up. He's like, yeah, we're just gonna pull up at your house to pick you up. I'm like, yeah, right. It's like, you think I'm joking? It's like, well, he definitely wasn't joking, but he also was wasting his time.
I don't know if we should really get into detail on that on the stream.
It's his name.
Still, I mean, people who don't know who that is aren't gonna really know. Alright. Holy shit, how many people are here?
Oh my god,
This is
dude.
insane. What exactly is it I'm supposed to do? Oh, I'm supposed to interact with something, I think.
Need more time for thinking?
What the hell was that? Man, this spider sense mode is just... I don't know. What the heck was that? Okay, no, I don't have the head for this. I'm done. I'm done.
What?
I'm done. I quit this game.
Oh my god. Just
Screw
like
that.
Motorhome Massacre.
No, I don't have the head. I don't have the head for this tonight. I can't. I can't, bro.
Remember right when the scene where the knife was underneath his pit?
Yeah, no, I couldn't. I couldn't do that, bro. Right after that moment, I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm done.
Like, no, you fucking touched him.
Like,
He's like,
the movie just got
"Jeez."
painful to watch. I didn't care less about what happened. I don't know. What's something I can hop on.
I'm your girlfriend, and I don't do a thing about it. Where the fuck did he come from?
What else could I play on here for y'all?
Where the fuck did he come from? It's like they're trying to shoehorn that guy in every scene. Slim Shady wannabe.
Slim Shady. I don't even know what I was last doing in Ultimate Alliance.
Great Mama Spaghetti.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but he keeps on forgetting.
He's like, Lewis, your commentary is on point tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, I have no clue what to play right now. Is there anybody even on the stream? No. Yeah, why not? I'll see where that is actually. Yep, I'll pop that in. I'll play some Return to Arkham. Torture myself with Tasm 2, let me torture myself with Return to Arkham now.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, a bad game?
What?
Is it a bad game?
It's a really bad reverse remaster of two really good games. So it's kind of the same thing, I guess. I'm gonna eat me some Ghirardelli caramel chocolate to get me through it.
Sounds good. Yeah.
That is nice. Batman.
unfortunately.
All right. Return to Arkham Asylum.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
I hate these phantoms.
So yeah, I know you guys know me from Spider-Man. But many of you guys may not know, but I'm actually a pretty big Batman fan as well.
You're a hardcore Batman, huh?
What about you, Hank? Where are you at on the whole bat scale?
I mean, let's just say I know more about Batman than any other DC hero. I'm not really a DC fan per se, but at least I'm honest about that, you know?
Yeah, you're not like, oh man, I'm the biggest DC fan ever, but I've never seen a single DC movie. You know, let alone watching or reading a DC comic.
I don't think I've ever picked up a DC comic. I could be totally wrong, but who knows what my past knows.
What kind of Batman stuff have you watched, read?
I've watched the Batman cartoon, one with Reno Romano.
Yeah.
It was a nice show. I mean, it was a good show. I mean, Clayface was odd, but that's totally random. But it's pretty. I'm told it's a very underrated cartoon, but
I like the '90s animated Batman show. I think it's really good.
I've seen some segments of that show.
Yeah, I think that's really good. I like Arkham Asylum especially because it was kind of intended to be like a continuation of it. I mean, it's written by Paul Dini. It's got Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy and Arlene Sorkin, and everything has like a very 90s Bruce Timm kind of vibe to it. So it was kind of implied to be in the animated series, and then Arkham City came and it was like, no, we're kind of in our own continuity actually.
Right.
But overall, I mean, I like Arkham Asylum and City, and I mean, I like Origins as its own thing. I don't really like it as a continuation of or a prequel rather to the Arkham franchise, because it just doesn't really hold up time-wise and continuity-wise. It tries way more to be like a prequel to City than Asylum. It just doesn't work out. But overall, it has some good qualities about it, but not really that great as an Arkham prequel. That was actually a really cool takedown. Knight, I like Knight, but I don't know. It's definitely not my favorite. I think Asylum is my favorite. I just think that it's basically a perfect Batman game. But yeah, overall. What about what other stuff of Batman did you like overall?
Did I like? I have played the first two Lego Batman games.
I really like the first Lego Batman game.
Yeah.
I've been playing that
recently.
Do? Yeah, I've been playing that recently.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember much. I played more of the second game, but
yeah, the second game was pretty cool. I'd bringing the rest of the DC universe into it.
Yeah, it was pretty odd with all those statues and you know what I mean?
No.
Lego, those big Lego iron statues just all over the buildings.
Oh yeah. No, I did kind of like how that game did try to make the world feel more Lego, because usually the games are the Lego, obviously the Lego characters themselves, and a few of the set pieces are Lego, but basically everything else is supposed to be realistic. I don't know. I was never really a fan of that. That's why I do like that the ones based off of the Lego movie actually do build the whole thing out of Legos.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did see the Lego Batman movie.
I didn't even see that one.
You didn't?
No.
It's alright.
I mean, I know like the premise and basically what happens. I've seen enough of the movie to get a picture of it.
It's definitely not a great Batman movie, but it does. I remember my the guy that I support on Patreon, Mark Laval, like when he did a little mini review on Into the Spider-Verse, he basically said that Spider-Verse is very much the Lego Batman equivalent to Spider-Man films. Which
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of, that statement does kind of make sense because it has the same directors.
Yeah.
But, you know.
But I mean,
yeah.
they're two totally different films. I mean, Into the Spider-Verse takes its source material way more serious than Lego Batman does.
Yeah.
We've been at this like an hour and 10 minutes. Maybe like a couple more minutes or so.
Sure.
I play as the Joker. Why not?
Yeah. I don't know. Oh man.
I don't really play the remasters much. I mainly play the originals on the either on the PS3 or on the PC. But right now I can currently stream from my PS4, so we got to make do with what we have. I hate the oversaturated look from this remaster so much. I hate how over sharpened the textures are. I want to play the original.
Hey there, Iron Fist, right? Nice yellow booties, Spider-Man. You got a problem with my boots? Well, just kidding. I owe you one. If you ever need help, just ask.
Which version of the Joker is your favorite?
I don't know. What rational dresses like you? Speaking of threats, think this is a good look for me?
Ooh, got him. Alright.
Oh my god, Joker with the dreads was not the move.
Yeah, no. We're too tired for commentary and playing games, guys. We're gonna have to sign off.
No.
Aaron Cash is redesigning this. No. Anything you want to say?
If you guys wanna, alright. Probably gonna be streaming again tomorrow, hopefully. If you guys want to stop by, then that'd be great.
For sure. To anybody who watched, thank you for watching. To all of those who are rewatching now that it's uploaded, thank you so much. We wouldn't be here without you. Good night, everybody.